Hello everybody, welcome to another one of my videos. In this one, I will be discussing Apex Legends shortly. So the title is Apex Legends is, the continuation from my part is a very shit game. Not a shit shooter, but a shit game. And I will explain. I've been having in the latest season Revelry, which I just finished. I just got my max level today. I've been having a love-hate, very toxic relationship with this game for the past couple of months, namely for a lot of reasons. And I will start with the biggest one, which is the netcode and the tick rate, and what I consider, in my opinion, to be preferential treatment for some people. If you look at footage of famous YouTubers, pro players, Twitch streamers, people that are famous, when they play this game, it looks amazing. It looks incredibly smooth. It looks like, it's as if they are playing locally on their, LAN, which that is not the case for 99.9% of everybody else. Everybody else has a shit connection with a shit tick rate. And I truly mean this. Like, there's a whole article in which they go into the details of why the tick rate of their servers is 20, which is amazingly bad. Amazingly bad for 2023. Imagine playing a shooter in 2023 when most people are getting 60 or more FPS nowadays, right? Imagine playing a shooter game on 20 tick rate. It's just absurd. It's just dumb. And it just is a lack of quality. I cannot say it any other way. And my biggest, and I'm calling EA out on this one, or whoever, what the fuck the studio is that is running the servers. I'm calling them out on this one, and I'm saying people who are famous get preferential treatment. People who are famous get better tick rates, they get better netcode. And this is something else that I'm speculating, but I am saying that these people, they have, and I can say this from my own experience playing the game. I've got over 300 hours now going into it. So it's, I'm not a beginner, but I'm not that experienced. But anyway, from my own experience with it, I'm certain that a lot of the times these famous people or the pro players playing on public games, they get to be ahead of the pack, so to say, right? Because let's say now this is going to be a bit more about programming, and I do know quite a bit about programming. Let's say that we've got a list of players. Usually most games and most software out there is written with object orientation in mind. Maybe Apex Legends doesn't do that, but I don't know. I think it is. So when you register to a server that you're going to be playing on, you are going to be in a queue, in a list. And what I think happens is this list is never randomized on a tick by tick rate, not rate, but I mean tick by tick timeline, right? So every time a new tick passes, the list is randomized. That shit doesn't get randomized. The list is always the same. So if you happen to be the first person or the first 5, first 10 people on the server out of what is it, like 30? Yeah, no, 60. Out of the 60 that are on the server playing on one map, if you are okay, I got disconnected. Thank you for that. But I'm not inactive. I'm actually talking. Anyway, if you get connected as top 5 or top 10, you will be ahead of the pack in terms of the server listening to your commands first. And that will happen because the tick rate is so low that the server is just going to take the first commands, and you will have an advantage against somebody who's at the middle or the bottom of the list, right? I am certain that Apex Legends does not randomize that list, because this happened to me multiple times where it felt like none of my hits registered. I always got beamed down whenever I peeked, like as if, I didn't even manage to get to see the enemy player while they were already beaming me down. So this means that there is an unfair advantage to the way that the netcode works, given to the players who are at ahead of the pack when registering to the server compared to the players who are at the bottom of the pack. And of course, this is random, and you might get lucky and be at, it's a 50-50 chance, so to say, that you are ahead of everybody else or behind everybody else or somewhere in between. And since it's random, people, the developers probably say, well, we don't really care about this because everybody gets the same chance. But that is not correct, because this being a battle royale, this is a completely different game. It's not like in Counter-Strike where you can just watch a corner of the map and play slow and tactically. This isn't about that. This is about a lot of movement, a lot of acrobatics. So this is just speculation, and I'm just calling them out. Maybe, I mean, even if they will address this, they will say, no, it's just it's just a stupid theory. We don't prioritize pro players, and we don't prioritize streamers and famous people playing the game. But yeah, that's basically it. So I was going to say this one small. Yeah, I'm back. Sorry about this. Small issue. I wasn't going to record this again. How much was it? This is already 6 minutes, 7 minutes long almost. Yeah, anyway, let's start opening some boxes in the meantime so that it's not that. These are all the boxes that I got, so it's like half season. There we go. So, it's actually I kind of like this one. Anyway, I don't know why I'm even looking at them, because I will definitely not be playing this game anymore. But yeah, it's very annoying, and I'm certain that certain people get preferential treatment, and they get better items, and they get better tick rates and better server connections. It's just like, yeah, anyway, that's just my speculation. But the biggest problem, which is the second one that I have with the game, is, other than the netcode being just complete out of shit, like I said before, it's the fact that these fucking challenges are not for me. This is not a game for me, so I have to stop playing it. I've got a family, I've got a job, I've got contracts, I'm kind of a busy guy. As you guys probably know if you know my channel, this is just a hobby for me, right? And playing games is also a hobby. So if I get like half an hour or 1 hour per day to play games, that should be an amazing experience for me and not a stressful one. Oh, there we go, we got a gold frame, gold frame. Yeah, that's shit, don't care about that. Anyway, this should be an interesting, or at the very least pleasant experience for me. And having challenges, having the daily fucking quests up there is just annoying as shit. I don't care. I don't want to do this. And I don't want the stress from having it there. And not even is there a stress from having it there, but as you guys saw, and I will show you, let me just show you now briefly, I still have this shit here. Daily challenges, weekly challenges. I'm fucking done. Just fucking hide these. I don't want to see them. I don't want to see them. I don't want to have to stress out that, oh, what champion do I have to play today? What special weapon do I have to play today? What special bullshit? Oh wow, a hollow golden. Man, that's bull crap. Anyway, yeah, it's annoying. Having the challenges be always on and always in your face is annoying as fuck, and I don't want to play a game that does that to me, right? I just don't. And I will be going back to probably either CSGO or CS2 when it comes out. I think that's coming out soon as well. Or maybe I'll try some other online shooter that respects my time and my mental sanity, right? If I don't want to do the challenges, then I don't want to see them on my screen. I don't want to know about them, because like you play like a match and then you see like, oh, you've done like half of this challenge. Why not, let me just queue again and have to play this specific champion or this specific weapon, and then I suck. And then I just think, instead of thinking about playing and enjoying the game, and being my best, I have to think about the challenge. I have to think about playing this champion, or I have to think about playing with that weapon, or getting the knockdowns, or getting the kills, or whatever bullshit, or what. Anyway, all of the challenges, right? I'm not a fucking teenager with 8 hours a day on my mind, on my not on my mind, 8 hours of free time on my hands, that can play for 8 hours just to do the bullshit challenges, just so that he gets the progression. And there's like no point in the progression because you can buy the progression anyway, right? I don't understand them. The developers should be promoting people who, that's it, all of the stuff that we got. The developers should be promoting people playing, having a good time and having a quality time in the game, playing, a quality amount of hours, because not everybody is a teenager who wants to play some online free game for 10 hours a day. Not everybody is that. I'm not that. So I want, at the very least, if I were to even consider coming back to Apex Legends, well, the netcode needs to be just absolutely upgraded. Like 20 tick rate is hilariously bad. It's hilariously bad. This is kind of like an arena shooter of the past, kind of like Doom and Unreal was. And those were so incredible. In this game, I can't hit shit. Everything is teleporting in front of me, right? I put the crosshair on one dude, I click the button, and then instantly that character is like 1 meter away to the left or to the right. Like instantly. It's just, the server just tells me, nope, he already moved, motherfucker. He's not there anymore. Well, let me track him, but no. So anyway, coming back to it, if I were to even consider coming back to this game, first of all, the netcode needs to be just probably rewritten, I would imagine, because it's complete and utter garbage. And I say this as a programmer. I say this as a coder. This is probably garbage netcode, right? First of all. And secondly, I need to have the option to turn this bullshit off. I do not care to see the challenges. I do not have the time to do the challenges. That's why I said this was a toxic relationship, because I wanted to play the game to have fun, and then I saw the challenge. Okay, I'll play that champion. Fuck, I don't like him, but I'll play him. And then, oh fuck, I need to loot neutral care package. Who the fuck gets to do that? Nobody has time to do that. You can loot a neutral care package if you have the time to do it. Most of the time, you do not have the time to do that. You can't do it. You would have to leave your team behind or make a bad tactical decision just so that you go and loot the fucking neutral care package. And you guys might say, well, why are you playing ranked? You should just play, you should just play casual, buddy. No, I don't want to play casual. I want to play ranked. I want to see, how much I can level up. Oh, and by the way, yeah, you guys will also probably say that, oh, this guy sucks. He's just gold free almost at the end of the season. And yeah, I'm not very good. But, and this is a big but over here. And by the way, I'm not very good in this game. And most online shooters, I'm not very good. But back in the day when I played LAN, I was really good. And that's because I could track the movement of people due to good netcode and higher tick rate, higher refresh rates, and higher better ping, all of that jazz. But anyway, coming back to it, and this is something that absolutely sucks. I don't know if other shooter games do it, but if they do, they suck as well. I was almost Platinum 2. And then the mid-season reset came. What in the fuck bullshit is that? You're playing the game, you're doing the shitty challenges that you don't want to do. You're grinding out, you're getting to, you're starting to move ahead of the pack. Platinum is already way above the 50 percentile of players in this game. I was almost at Platinum 2. Boom. Oh no, it's a mid-season reset, and it didn't reset me back to gold. It reset me back to silver 1 or silver 2, I think. And that was like, what in the fuck is this? What is this bullshit? Who is this bullshit made for? Like who? People who play 10 hours a day and you know, they get bored because they get stuck in a certain rank mid-season. I don't give a shit about them. That's your problem. I barely have 1 hour to play per day, right? And if I spend my 1 hour a day to play a season of a game and I get to a certain, you know, certain rank, I definitely do not like you taking that away from me just so that you make people who get bored with the game because they don't have a life. All they do is they play this bullshit game. Just because of that, I just don't like it. I don't approve of it, and I think of it as an insult. Yeah, I was just checking something. I think of it as an insult, a personal insult on my part. It's like you don't care about my time. You make me play these stupid challenges because you know it's the psychological factor. If I just had the fucking button in the menu that said turn off challenges, boom, turn off challenge. I don't want to see them. I don't want to know about them. I just want to fucking log in. And you know, if there's something good in the store, like all of these bull crap, I'm I am going to buy them, right? But I don't. Okay, sorry, I got cut off there for a second. So I was just saying, if I want to buy something or if I want to buy something about the season, okay, sure, I will buy it, right? I do have I do have some money that I can spend on gaming. But anyway, the main problem is that these challenges need to be able to be disabled. You need to be able to disable them. And then I come to the last problem that I've got with the game, and I forgot to mention it, is the fact that I am left-eyed focused, right? So I focus better with my left eye, or rather, that's my primary eye. And a lot of games, including Counter-Strike, obviously, allow you to change the side of the arm weapon from right to left in case you want that. This has never happened. They never even addressed it. Like, lots of people wanted this change since the game came out, and they never even addressed it. And I guess this is just another symptom of the bigger problem here with this game, which is they're cheaping out. It's plain and simple like that. They're just milking as much money as possible out of this game, and they are cheaping out on the netcode, on the tick rates, on the they're making it look good for certain people, so that people watch others play and they go, wow, look at the tracking on this dude. Yeah, well, that dude definitely, I'm certain, definitely has an unfair advantage given to him. Either the whole server moves like that, or him personally, he's always ahead of the pack in the list of players, as I've explained earlier. So yeah, this is just a symptom. The game is shit. And what else did I want to mention? Well, not much. That's it. I'm done with it. And yeah. Thank you to everybody for watching and listening. Sorry that I ranted, but I just had to vent. I'm definitely uninstalling this, and I'm looking forward to CS2 or whatever other shooter is there that doesn't treat its player base like they are dirty peasants who don't know any better. I do. I know any better. I know better. And the conclusion is, just like I stated at the beginning of the video, Apex Legends is shit.